I don't think this feed is getting to multi-continental. It's because I confuse feet with meters for some reason. Anyway, the first is the low ball. This is assuming that the mothership is only slightly bigger than an obliterator, which would make it smaller than a carrier, which I don't think is possible. This would only get us to like town level, which it's obviously not. So how this works is that we put the meters in a cone calculator, and not only does the mass increase with bigger meters, but also the slant height, which is the area like away from the epicenter, which the debris cross is only 1 second. This is using that one image that Boom made that's comparing the carrier to the mothership. Granted, this was never in the show, but it shows us the height regardless. Mothership now is about 515 meters tall. That gives us, unsurprisingly, the feet to mountain level. For reference, this means the mothership is about quite literally like 100 times at the very least. 100 times more powerful than any other Skibidi Toilet character. Now we get to the really crazy high ball. Assuming the mountain is the highest mountain, which is Mount Denali in Alaska, this gets us to 6,000 meters. This gets us 10 to the 22 joules, which is country level. Again, this is a high ball. You can't prove the mothership is this big or that this is Mount Denali. Still, it still exists, so yeah, it's a highball. It's like a bad scaling, but it still exists. Now we get to the other part, which is how fast this plasma beam really is. The low end is only 600 meters per second or supersonic. The mid end is 3,000 meters or about Mach 8 to 9. And the high end is 38,000 meters per second or a whopping 110 Mach. So using the only viable one, which in my opinion is obviously the mid end, the mothership is mountain level with hypersonic attack speed. So far, nobody really scales to this. If it wasn't obvious, this is kinda Boom putting a landmark on power scaling, a mark that may be needed to surpass to beat the Astros. Who knows if we're ever going to match or surpass this? This is basically the trump card in any Skibidi Toilet, like power scaling debater. So what does this mean for the series? Fake alongside the Astros, this is like the biggest scaling turning points. The Astros brought us like what Mach 5, at least Mach 5 in combat speed with detainer, like Mach 20 in travel speed. This brings a new tier in AP and like DC, one that I can't predict what will happen with. I almost forgot, but it also makes like a small earthquake. It's a small earthquake, so it's not really a big deal, and we don't know how far away the TV base was from the mountain, but yeah.